Welcome to Inspiring China, a channel that brings you insights of technology, business, and lifestyle. Do share and subscribe if you like it. Your support is my motivation. When you think about cars, Japan has Toyota, US has Ford, Germany has Mercedes. What about China? There are a total of 120 automakers in China today, which seems a lot. In the 1890s, US has a few hundreds of automakers, and it was not until 1920s that General Motors, Ford, and Chrysler has become the only dominant players in the industry. China is in a similar state where the local auto industry is already fiercely competitive, and major consolidation is expected to be within the next decade or two. Although China's automobile annual sales have dropped to 19 million due to COVID, they have been the largest country of annual automobiles production since 2009, exceeding both the European Union as well as US and Japan combined. There are some leading automakers that are starting to emerge in the past 10 years, notably Beijing Auto, BYD, Geely, Changcheng, and a few others. Out of these leading local automakers, Geely Automobile takes quite a different path than other Chinese car makers, which made them unique. Geely Holdings is founded by self-made Chinese billionaire Li Shufu in 1986. Li, an engineer by training, started his entrepreneur career by setting up a refrigerator factory before starting his motorcycle plant and finally entering the automotive industry in 1997. With a humble beginning but a grand ambition, after 2 decades of production, transformation, and growth, the company went public in Hong Kong in 2005. A year later, Geely acquired controlling stake of MBH, the British company that produces London cabs. In 2009, Geely took control of DSI transmission plant in Australia. The following year, the company made the largest acquisition in their history when they bought Volvo Cars Corporation from Ford Motors. In 2017, Terrafugia, the US flying car company, has become part of Geely's portfolio. By 2020, Geely Holdings already have 7 different brands under them, which includes Geely, Lynk & Co., Proton, Lotus, Volvo Cars and Polestar, London Electric Vehicle, and Yuancheng Electric Cars. Vehicles under Geely brand are also sold in 24 countries. In 2018, Geely has become the largest shareholder of Daimler, the owners of Mercedes-Benz and Smart Brands. Last year, Geely Group has sold a total of 2.1 million vehicles. The sales figure may not look impressive, especially comparing with Toyota, which has sold 10.6 million in the same period, even though with a 60-year head start. However, China's automobile market projected growth, Geely's continuous shopping spree, and the local market consolidation would favor this Hangzhou-based automobile company with a potential dominant position in time globally. Geely is more than an automaker. A total of 5 R&D centers and 5 design centers have been deployed around the globe. With around 20,000 researchers and designers, a total of 17,677 patents have been filed by this firm. In September 2020, Geely has applied for IPO at Star Market, China's Nasdaq equivalent. China automaker has been investing in new energy vehicles with government incentives and subsidies to move automobile from fossil fuel to clean energy, which is in line with the country's effort to become carbon neutral by 2060. New energy vehicles are where China could potentially lead the world. Almost every automaker in China has various models of electric vehicles. In addition, there are 15 brands that only produce new energy vehicles, for example, NIO, WN, Lianxiang, and Xiaopeng. Geely, on the other hand, not only invests in new energy vehicles, but also technology. What they are betting on is autonomous vehicles, leveraging smart Internet of Things, intelligent driving, and auto ecosystem. The future of automobile, in Geely's view, is the mobile platform where users can perform everything and anything on the vehicle, just like the mobile phone. Is it possible to envision passengers that no longer drive in the future, but instead utilizing the on-the-road free time to read email, answer video conference calls, trade stocks inside a cabin that is equipped with the computers, large monitors, and high-speed wireless network? Another bonus of such scenario is they're worry-free of being driving under the influence. Auto financing is also one of Geely's strategic interests. In 2016, nearly 30% of Chinese cars buyers bought on credit, up from 18% a year before. In the US, the number is 85%. The shift of Chinese consumers who spend on credit is on the rise, which will have an enormous impact to the new type of auto finance. This includes auto financing leasing, used car finance, car rentals, and internet auto finance, with a market size projection of $353 billion by 2021. Finance cannot operate without technology. Geely invests in numerous fintech initiatives. Early 2021, Geely has established a joint venture with Swiss blockchain firm Concordium to create a new blockchain platform-based business models for automotive industry and beyond. The same year, Tencent and Geely agreed to work together in the fields of digitalization, intelligent cockpits, autonomous drive, and low-carbon development. Other partnership with Baidu and Foxconn is also taking shape. In 2019, Geely has acquired Danish fintech Saxo Bank. China's automakers have started late in the game, but the past 3 decades provides a training ground for industrial practice in scale. New energy and autonomous vehicles may well be the window of opportunity for these hungry firms to disrupt the 100 years old auto industry, just like when cars were first introduced to replace horses early last century. Nevertheless, it will not be an easy road, especially when Tesla, BMW, and many other renowned and established brands already invested heavily on the future automobiles. But witnessing the uninterrupted launch of new vehicles on the road during the last few years with human-centric design, smart technology, and unimaginable imagination, I tend to agree with Professor Willie Shi of Harvard Business School. Do not underestimate Chinese automakers. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more interesting topics and don't forget to leave your comments. See you in the next episode.